Focusing on the big news coming in on how there's tremendous activity with regards to the Sandeshkhali issue and the accused Shahjahan Sheikh. 24 hours after the CBI was to get Shahjahan in their grasp, the premier agency's officials will once again be present to take him over from the Bengal CID. That's because after a long legal tussle, including at the Supreme Court and the Calcutta High Court, a jolt appears to have been delivered to the West Bengal government. In its order delivered at 2:20 p.m. today, the High Court affirmed that filing a plea in the Supreme Court doesn't mean that its own standing order should be put in abeyance. This after the Bengal government argued that it was waiting for instructions from the Chief Justice of India after its plea for an urgent appeal hearing in the Supreme Court was denied earlier today. The CBI and the ED both accused the CID officials of contempt and attempting to exhaust the police custody of Shahjahan. In this order, the High Court in fact also issued notice of contempt to the CID officials, to which they have to reply within 2 weeks. While this is the legal battle that is on one front, Prime Minister, remember, was also in West Bengal's Barasat today, where he took on the West Bengal government. The fact that the TMC administration had tried to shield Shahjahan hadn't escaped the Prime Minister's notice. He accused the TMC of trying to save the tormentor of Sandeshkhali's women.
लेकिन यहां की टीएमसी सरकार को आपके दुख से कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता। टीएमसी सरकार बंगाल की महिलाओं के गुनहगार को बचाने के लिए पूरी शक्ति लगा रही है, लेकिन पहले हाई कोर्ट और फिर सुप्रीम कोर्ट से भी राज्य सरकार को झटका लगा है।
Crucially, the Prime Minister just hours ago met women victims of Sandeshkhali as well. They'd come to attend the rally brought to Barasat by the Prime Minister, by the BJP leader Agnimitra Paul. The Prime Minister, in fact, head them out as they narrated their ordeal. The women victims of Sandeshkhali also got emotional, and the Prime Minister understood their pain. Some of the victims spoke to the Prime Minister as well after the meeting.
उन्होंने आश्वास दिया है कि हम कुछ करेंगे, आप लोगों के देख रहे हैं, आश्वास दिया है। हमने उसमें आश्वस्ति में हम खुश हैं।
आश्वासन दिए उन्होंने। आपने क्या बोला, किस तरीके का अत्याचार हुआ, सारी बातें आपने बताई। और क्या बोला प्रधानमंत्री ने?
सब ব্যবস্থা করবে বললো, আশ্বাস দিল, সেইভাবে আমরা শুনে
आपकी बात भी सुनी।
Let me go across to Adrija, tracking the story very closely for us. While a legal tussle is still underway, a deadline once again has been set by the Calcutta High Court to hand over the custody of Sheikh Shahjahan to the CBI. This is what is happening in the meanwhile, with the Prime Minister also interacting with some of the victims of Sandeshkhali. Tell us more about that interaction and everything that was spoken of by the victims post the interaction with the Prime Minister, Adrija.
Well, absolutely. You see, the Prime Minister today have met the victims of Sandeshkhali. That was escorted by one of the BJP women leader, and they have met the Prime Minister. After meeting the Prime Minister, they have come out and they have said that whatever the proceedings that they had been going through, they have reported that to the Prime Minister. They have spoken about that matter to the Prime Minister, and right after that, the Prime Minister have assured that all the necessary steps will be taken, and whatever is required will be done.
All right. Many thanks for that, Adrija. Let's talk about the other reactions coming in from the BJP camp as well, with the BJP tearing into the TMC over the ordeal of the women of Sandeshkhali and the shield to Sheikh Shahjahan as well.
Why is Mamata Banerjee or her government so jittery about, CBI taking Sheikh Shahjahan? What is she afraid of? Sheikh Shahjahan is a criminal, is a murderer, is a rapist. Why is Mamata Banerjee trying to protect Sheikh Shahjahan? The only reason is, if Sheikh Shahjahan opens his mouth, Mamata Banerjee will be in trouble. That is the reason she's trying to stop Sheikh Shahjahan from handing him over to CBI.